Another thing we need to consider with projectiles is the components. So when an object's fired at an angle, it's neither horizontal nor vertical. There's all the work that we have done with analysing projectiles has been that idea that you split the horizontal and the projectile motion. So what we want to do is to start to look at the ideas of what these components are during flight. So I can fire the ball as usual, and it shows me the vector velocity as it goes through the motion. But if we look now at the horizontal component of that velocity and the vertical component, then we can view them as it travels through. And what we see is the horizontal component remaining constant, while the vertical decelerates and then accelerates in the negative direction again. And at any point during the journey, we can take those two components and add them. Now when we do that, remember we've got to add nose to tail, so we'd slide one along, and we can work out the resultant velocity. If a question just asks for the velocity, then you should assume it means resultant velocity. Now, we can do this either way. We can take the two components and work out a resultant velocity using Pythagoras and trig, or, as is often the case, you need to do at the start of an example, is if you're given the velocity the object is fired at a particular angle, you need to find the components, find the horizontal component and the vertical component using the Pythagoras and trig and these formulas that are in the green boxes here.